Hello students, you are once again welcome in the home classes. In my first video, I talked about few terms associated with light. We talked about the nature of light and we talked about the property of light, that light travels in a straight path. So students, a study of properties of light help us to explore many phenomena associated with light. Some of the common phenomena associated with light are image formation by mirrors, the twinkling of stars, the beautiful colors of rainbow, the bending of light by medium, dispersion of light, diffraction of light, and many more. So today we will talk about an important phenomena of light, that is reflection of light. Now coming to the main topic, let us define reflection of light. The bouncing back of light after hitting a surface is called reflection of light. The bouncing back of light after hitting a surface is called reflection of light. Now I will demonstrate how this bouncing back happens. When a ray of light, taking an example of ray of light, when a ray of light strikes a medium, this is a plane medium, or you say it's a mirror, plane mirror. When a ray of light strikes this plane of the mirror, and at the point of striking, which is called the point of incidence, it is bounced back in the same medium. It is bounced back in the same medium. Like when we strike a rubber ball with wall, it is bounced back. Or when a rubber ball is struck on the floor, it is bounced back. This bouncing back of light after hitting a surface is called reflection of light. Now the ray which strikes the medium at the point of incidence is called incident ray. This is called incident ray. And the ray which is bounced back in the same medium is called reflection ray. And this phenomena of bouncing back of light is called reflection of light. In this video, we will also discuss about laws of reflection. Now let me first explain the reflection of light. This incident ray, this is the reflected ray. Now we will draw an imaginary line at the point of incidence and perpendicular to the plane of the mirror. This is plane mirror. We will draw an imaginary line perpendicular to the plane of the mirror at the point of incidence. Now you will see that the angle between the incident ray and this imaginary line, which is called normal, this angle is called angle of incidence, angle I. And the angle between reflected ray and the normal is called angle of reflection, angle R, angle R. Now if you will measure the angle I, angle of incidence, and angle of reflection, it always comes into our observation that these two angles always are equal. ये हमेशा इक्वल ही आएंगे, एंगल ऑफ इंसिडेंस और एंगल ऑफ रिफ्लेक्शन. अब इसी से हम लॉज ऑफ रिफ्लेक्शन जो है वो अपने स्टेटमेंट उसका निकालेंगे. तो जो फर्स्ट लॉ ऑफ रिफ्लेक्शन है, लॉज ऑफ रिफ्लेक्शन, द फर्स्ट लॉ, There are two laws of reflection. The first law is the incident ray, the normal to the mirror at the point of incidence, and the reflected ray all lie in the same plane. The incident ray, the normal at the point of incidence, and the reflected ray all lie in the same plane. Now sometimes we get confused. After all, what this plane is? They lie in the same plane. This is not the plane of the mirror. This is not the plane of the mirror. Actually, this is the plane, this flat surface which is perpendicular to the plane of the mirror. So what does first law state? The incident ray, the normal to the mirror at the point of incidence, and the reflected ray all lie in the same plane. The second law states, here we already discussed that these two angles, in case of reflection, angle of incidence is always angle of reflection. This is the statement of our second law. The angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. That is, angle I is equal to angle R. If in this case angle of incidence is 40 degree, angle of reflection is also 40 degree. So angle of incidence is always equal to angle of reflection. This is the second law of reflection. Now reflection is also of two types. One is regular reflection. Types of reflections we will discuss briefly. Regular reflection. The case of regular reflection takes place in case of plane mirror. Regular reflection takes place in the plane mirror. And the other one is irregular reflection. Reflection through wall, reflection through piece of paper, or reflection through any other flat surface. This is called irregular reflection. Now what is regular reflection and irregular reflection? Let us explain it briefly. First we will take regular reflection. The example of which is plane mirror, reflection through plane mirror. All the incident rays and the reflected rays, they are in parallels. They follow the law of reflection, means in all cases angle of incidence will be equal to angle of reflection. Angle of incidence will be equal to angle of reflection. Angle of incidence will be equal to angle of reflection. And after reflection, the reflected rays are also in regular form, in parallels. This kind of reflection is called regular reflection. Now the other one is irregular reflection. Suppose this is also a flat surface, but if you see microscopically, there are pores in the sheet of paper or on the wall. So though it looks a flat surface, but microscopically if we will see there is irregularity. Though all the surfaces follow the laws of reflection, but in case of wall or any other flat surface other than plane mirror, the reflection is irregular one. Though the angle of incidence will be equal to angle of reflection if we draw normal to all these point of incidences, but after reflection the reflected rays will not be in parallels. It's because of the irregularity in the surface. This is called irregular refraction. Now in case of plane mirror, some of the facts about plane mirror are: Now let me tell you first the laws of reflection holds for all types of mirrors, whether they are plane mirror or they are spherical mirrors, convex mirror or concave mirror. They follow the law of reflection. Some facts about the image formed by plane mirror are: image formed by a plane mirror is always virtual and erect. This is an example of virtual and erect image. जैसी की वैसी इमेज आपके सामने मिरर में आपको दिख रही है, इरेक्ट दिख रही है, वर्चुअल दिख रही है, जैसी है वैसी है, कोई इन्वर्टेड नहीं है, तो ये कहलाती है वर्चुअल इमेज। प्लेन मिरर के केस में हमेशा वर्चुअल इमेज बनती है। द साइज ऑफ द इमेज इज इक्वल टू दैट ऑफ द ऑब्जेक्ट। जितना आपने मिरर के सामने ऑब्जेक्ट रखा है उसी साइज की उसकी इमेज बनेगी। ये प्लेन मिरर के बारे में एक फैक्ट है। द इमेज फॉर्म्ड इज एज फार बिहाइंड द मिरर एज द ऑब्जेक्ट इज प्लेस्ड इन फ्रंट ऑफ इट। ये प्लेन मिरर है, इसके फ्रंट में जितना दूर आपने ऑब्जेक्ट रखा है ऐसा लगता है कि मिरर के पीछे उतनी ही दूर उसकी इमेज बन रही है। दिस इज द फैक्ट अबाउट प्लेन मिरर। नाउ द लास्ट वन इज द इमेज इज लेटरली इन्वर्टेड। अभी हम देखते हैं ये लेटरली इन्वर्टेड क्या चीज है। अभी आप इस प्लेन मिरर में देख रहे हैं कि मेरा जो मैं बाएं हाथ से मोबाइल को पकड़े हुए हूं और मान लो जो इमेज बन रही है वो मेरी इमेज बन रही है, मेरे हाथ की और मोबाइल की इमेज बन रही है। तो वो उस तरफ से, जो इमेज की तरफ से, अगर समझो मेरी इमेज उस तरफ से है तो उस तरफ से जो लेटरली इन्वर्टेड रहेगा ये, यानी मेरा लेफ्ट, मैं अपने लेफ्ट हैंड से पकड़ा हुआ हूं और इमेज के अंदर देख रहे हो तो ये उसका राइट आएगा। दिस इज कॉल्ड लेटरली इन्वर्टेड इमेज। तो स्टूडेंट्स, आज आपने सीखा रिफ्लेक्शन ऑफ लाइट, लॉज ऑफ रिफ्लेक्शन, टाइप्स ऑफ रिफ्लेक्शन और फिनोमिना ऑफ रिफ्लेक्शन एंड सम फैक्ट्स अबाउट प्लेन मिरर, image formed by plane mirror. Thank you for watching this video.